dead in the eyes of the camera, the people.
What you got?
And I'm going to say, what happened to Dr. Umar Johnson's school? Welcome back to the process.
What's up, peeps?
We are back.
We're back, bro.
Back,
This
man.
feel like
Back. Funny thing about it is, family, let me just say this. We haven't been doing this a long time, but we've been doing this enough.
Yeah.
I love it. I ain't gonna lie, I love it. Now, before we get started, man.
I love it too.
You love it too?
Mm-hmm. Love it, bro.
Yeah.
So like, subscribe, and comment, y'all. Please.
Down below, you gotta comment.
Let's conversate. We grown.
Yeah, let's converse.
Let's converse.
So before we get started, man.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Larry and Eileen for the birth of their new son.
Congratulations.
First son.
Woo! Congratulations.
First child, man. First child.
Bruh, can I give a little bit of advice?
Go ahead, man. Do your thing.
Bruh, homeboy. First of all, congratulations to your lady. You gave her the seed. She made the baby. So congratulations, bruh. Whenever you can get a chance to nod your head, do it, bruh. Do it.
I don't know what that means.
Sleep. Whenever you get a chance to nod your head, do it, bruh. Cause the late nights, I did it 3 times, bruh. I did it 3, so yeah. But congratulations, man, both of y'all, for real.
Yeah, congratulations, man. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. My homeboy, man, in the bond on the Cap outside. Yo, to the news. He had his first child.
Okay, that's good,
happy
man.
for him. Man, Larry Green Jr. Larry Green the third.
Larry Green the
He
third.
Larry Green Jr. Then his son is the third.
The third.
I had to put it out there, Larry. Sorry, Larry, Eileen, but I'm excited for you all. I'm not putting no pictures up, but I am making an announcement.
That's good.
Because he said no pictures right now.
No pics.
No pics of his son right now. He wants to keep it with it. But I gotta say congratulations on my platform. I had to.
Yeah.
I had to. So Larry and Eileen, I salute the divinity. You keep doing your thing, keep growing. Both of them highly educated. Dr. Larry Green.
Ooh.
And his wife, she has her master's. They're both working in education. I'm putting it out there. Man, I'm proud of my boy and his wife.
Yeah, that's good, man.
I've been knowing them for so long. I actually knew his wife before I knew him. Yeah. And I was a part of getting them together. So
You bragging a little bit.
I am bragging a little bit, man. Because
You did that.
No, I didn't. No.
I'm tripping. Right. You know what I'm saying.
He liked her already.
Mm.
And she was my friend, and she asked me to get him the 3rd degree, but she was already my friend.
Gotcha.
My homegirl, you know what I'm saying? Because she's connected to my neos, because they cross the same time, and they always kick it.
Yeah.
So I used to always be around her and her line and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then Larry was around me because I'm older, and but I was around. I had my neos with me all the time. So it was like a circle.
Yeah.
And then he had a liking in her.
And that was.
But it was an incident. I ain't gonna tell the story. I ain't gonna tell y'all story yet. It's a funny story on how it all happened. And cause she was lying to him at first. You know how girls be lying about their name. She gave him a fake name. And I was like, cause every time he was like, yeah, so and so. I was like, who are you talking about again? He's like, her right now. I was like, I ain't heard nothing. But I ain't saying that.
That ain't a name, bro.
But anyway. Man, congratulations to y'all again.
Yes. Yes.
Let's get back to the process, this show.
Let's do it.
So, man, before we get into what we want to talk about, I want to say one thing.
What you got?
I'm going to look dead in the eyes of the camera, the people.
What you got?
And I'm going to say, what happened to Dr. Umar Johnson's school?
What happened?
They got to tell somebody comment below and tell me what happened to the school. It has now been what? How many months since he made the announcement? It's been a few months.
It's been a minute. It's been a good minute.
Yeah.
It's been a good minute.
We have no more information
Wow.
about this school. Crickets. It was crickets.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Crickets.
Crickets, yeah.
We have no more information about this school. We have no more information about the development of this school. We have no more information about the progress of this school.
Nothing.
a month ago,
Mm-hmm.
I went to a wedding in DC.
Okay.
So I was in the DFW area. And we was traveling in the DFW area once we got to DC.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we went through Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't stop and look and try to find a school because really I don't really care that much to go behind him. I talk about it rather than me traveling all the way to Delaware.
Putting all that energy into it. Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah.
I was going there for a wedding.
Yeah.
My LB was getting married.
Right.
I was in the wedding. We look good too. Go to my Facebook page and you see all our pictures. We look good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I thought about it when we was leaving. When we was getting on the flight, I was like, dang, I could have went. Let's go check on that.
Yeah.
But I was like, Joe, you really didn't. You don't care that much to, you know.
Put them
but
into it. Yeah.
you would think it's such the wait for something so long that he himself, if it was a true story, a true action, a true cause, he would put so much energy in pushing it. What he has done, I said it before. All he did was, once he said he got to school, you know what he said?
What is that?
I need more money.
What you got to school?
That you got to school. It's not the school he wanted, like we talked before. Because he was talking about dormitories, and then all of a sudden he downgrades to now he has an elementary school. I don't know no elementary school, no public school that had elementary schools. I mean, I'm sorry, it has dormitories. No elementary school.
Unless you're a boarding school.
Unless you're a boarding school.
Yeah.
And that's what he wants to have, a boarding school, right?
Bruh.
But my thing is, as much as you bash black people, you supposed to be for African Americans, but you bash African Americans on how they're raising their kids and saying you would do a better job at raising them than the mothers or the family of these people. That's a problem. Because guess what?
What's that?
I hate to put other people's business in the street because I'm not like that. But how can you say you can raise somebody better?
Don't do
it. Than their birth parents. When you have a child and nobody has ever heard of it or heard about it except the research that people have done on his life.
Wow. That's tight, bro. That's tight. I mean, ain't nothing else to say.
Ain't nothing
else to say.
But you're going to be a better
parent.
Yeah. But my thing is, you want people to pay you to take care of their kids, to educate their children on a certain level.
Right.
And your focus point are single mothers. I talked about this before. Single mothers looking for a father figure.
Right.
But you plan on the emotions. Tax season is over now. So he took down all this stuff. So I don't know if you sent them money or not, but he was trying to get your money during tax season.
And that ain't cool.
I don't know how much he got.
Well, he still have school, so.
He still ain't got the school.
Yeah. So.
Because if he had the school officially,
we know it.
We know it.
We know it.
It'd be
some bells and whistles.
Yeah, it'd be all type of stuff going on.
Yeah, it would. Well, like I say, man, and
he ain't got a curriculum.
That's the day. But he got a school.
But he got a school.
I mean,
like he hustling backwards.
And like I say, this is just my opinion, bro. This is just my opinion. Now, he spent some knowledge. I will give him that. He spent some knowledge.
Yeah, we're not saying he's not an educated man.
No, I'm just saying though, he spent some knowledge, man. But like you're saying, dude, where's the school? Where is the freaking school?
Well, he showed everybody. If people watching, they gonna say he showed you the school.
That was a building.
Right. Do a vacant building.
Yeah, that was a
Anybody
building.
that has interest, who exploits interest in buying anything, they have the right to do a visitation at the school. At the school. If I go in and I'm looking for different homes, they have an open house.
Yeah.
The realtor is gonna say, let me go ahead and open it up for you.
Or give you the code or
whatever. Give you the code or whatever. Go through there. They know what time you're coming through. They got you the code so they know who's using the code.
Exactly.
Go through there, you can walk through. That's how that works. That's how he shot the video. They gave him the code. He called the realtor. I'm interested by the building. He knows this. He's a smart man. He done that. What he did, he got his camera, his phone, his camera out. He had somebody videotape him walking through it like, this is our school. This is what we got. We bought it. Brother, you ain't bought nothing.
Not for $700,000.
Not but a school for $700,000? Are y'all thinking?
Not for $700,000.
$700,000? A school?
Nah.
Even if he did buy a school for $700,000, you gotta pay for renovation.
Bro, that's a preschool. That's a preschool.
I don't even know what the school was.
But still,
where the money he gonna use to feed the kids?
Man.
What the money he gonna use for janitorial service? What he gonna use for
lights,
water? Like, you got bills.
Desk, pencil.
He gotta read all
computers,
of that.
All of
if
that.
he bought the building, now he just owns property.
Yeah.
You still gotta get up and run, and he ain't even got that much money.
Wow.
He even said he never reached $1 million.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's gonna do, bro. I really don't.
He actually didn't even have that $700,000 when he said he bought the school. Think, people.
Damn. I don't know, bro. It's insane.
I just want to briefly talk about that because I remember I was going through our videos and I was looking at them, and I was just like, man, I ain't heard about Umar Johnson in a long time. Because first he hit hard, and then he kind of disappeared for like a month or two. Then he hit hard again because he had a school because it was around tax season.
Then he pulled back again. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then he probably gonna hit it hard sometimes, saying this is the right time. The weather's nice. We need to get this money and get these volunteers to get out of here. So I need more money than I need volunteers. Watch what I tell you.
Strategy.
By the way, I'm wearing my shirt. This is a Cap Outside fraternity shirt.
Keep calm.
Yeah.
Your girl digging me.
Digs me.
Yeah,
digs me.
All right.
This is but that's because our founder is Elder Watson Diggs. See, the world probably didn't know that, but Noops know.
Yeah.
Okay. The dreamer.
Okay.
Keep calm. Yo. Cap Outside. Girl. The ladies. Diggs. D-I-G-G.
Me.
Well,
you. Yeah.
Me. Right. Exactly. But you know, it's another Diggs though.
What's that?
See, his cousin was Diggs too.
Who?
I'm on my finals. Guess what she had five.
What? AKA?
Yep.
Yeah.
His cousin.
Kinfolk. Just like that.
They cousins.
Man. Bro, let me ask you something.
I'm listening.
Is hockey big in St. Louis?
Yeah. Got the Blues.
How are they? You cuff them?
We don't.
Y'all don't get down like that.
African American people don't really. They don't. Well, you get. Let me not say that. People from the urban communities. We support them, but I've been to one hockey game. As an adult, I went to one hockey game. They came down to the school when I was working for Harrison State University, and they gave us some tickets. This is back in 2011.
Okay.
My first year working there, after graduating, they gave us some tickets. We went to the hockey game.
Right.
I mean, I've always liked hockey because of the fight,
right,
the roughness of it,
right,
but never really because it was like it was so hard to
understand and follow.
Not even understand and follow because I followed it after I learned it. It didn't take much because I had the athletic mind, but I was like, it's gonna take a long time to score a goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's why it's so exciting when they do score one.
Yeah.
But it's big. The Blues are a nice team. They usually go to the playoffs. I don't know when they ever won one.
Right. Well, I know they're in the playoffs now.
The Blues.
Yeah.
They it seems like they always make the playoffs. If I can remember, they've been through the course of my life, me knowing the Blues. It's been a number of times they made the playoffs.
Gotcha.
But your question.
So the Blues and y'all got the Rams? Not Rams with LA. Never mind. But Either way.
The Rams came from LA. I always say they just went back home.
Yeah, they went back home. But at that time, had the Blues and the Rams been like in the playoffs at the same time, can that happen in the sports? I can't remember.
I don't know. I forget the seasons for
I
hockey.
forget the season too. But anyway, so would the city lean more toward the football or
you want to know what sport they would lean more toward?
Mm-hmm.
Baseball. The Cardinals.
Really?
The Cardinals. St. Louis.
Nothing but baseball.
Nothing but baseball. It's a baseball city.
Like bigger than football, bro?
I almost said something. Yes.
It's that big. It's that big. Hell yeah. Okay. I got
Yes.
it.
Let me tell you why.
What is it?
You know, you said you're gonna go there with me, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
St. Louis. Baseball is so big. There's a section of downtown. It's called Ballpark Village.
You said
connected.
Wait a minute. You said section, so it's carved out.
Brother, it's called Ballpark. Well, yeah, man. It's because you got the stadium. Because they redid the stadium just a few years back, maybe about 7 years ago.
Okay.
Because the old stadium they brought down.
Okay.
Got the new one. The new stadium is amazing. I'm going to show you this once it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Ballpark Village,
Mm-hmm.
they spent maybe a year or two building Ballpark Village.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's a major attraction. Even going in that joint, like the first time I went in there because I wouldn't go in there. I was like, I ain't going down there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, I'm not going down there because parking is crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the Noops threw the alumni chapters combined, three of them combined, threw an all black party there, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 year. Man, it was stupid packed. That thing is huge.
It's like that. For real?
Ballpark, and they got these big old screens everywhere, and
Yeah.
like it's like a big old bar and grill, but it's got big screens everywhere, like movie screens everywhere.
Ooh.
So you watching the game, like people do that all season long.
Wow.
They probably make so much money during baseball season.
Wow.
Cause you don't even have to go to the game now. You watching the game on this big screen in this location.
Man.
I mean, nothing beats being at the game.
Right.
But when you there and you got to get up and go to the bar and go get you a beer or whatever, and you right there eating your wings and whatever, and there's these big old screens everywhere,
Yeah.
and it's loud.
You can't beat that, bro.
Man, you can't beat that.
You can't beat that, bro.
Man, and that's just that location. Ballpark Village is a village of stores for sporting goods.
Oh man.
And every place has a place where you can watch.
Wow.
Ballpark Village. I wish I had my iPad right here so I could just show you. Ballpark Village is
The business. Huh?
amazing.
Amazing. Dang.
Yeah, that's what St. Louis.
Yeah.
They love
Baseball.
like football. Because it's different here in Texas, in Dallas.
Yes.
Because the Dallas Cowboys are homegrown football. This is where they from. The Rams, no, they wasn't always from St. Louis.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we adopted them.
Mm-hmm.
They came in, did their thing. Like I said, 99 they won.
Yeah.
Then 2000 they went, but they lost.
Yeah.
So it's like, but after that, nobody really even tripped up the Rams no more. For real.
For real?
Brother.
But when they won in 99, y'all were crunk.
Man.
Y'all were crunk.
That was my 99 was my junior year. Well, it was 99 going into 2000s because that's how the season worked.
Yeah.
I was senior in high school because fall sports it was 99.
Right.
Then graduation
2000.
was spring. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was my senior year. Brother, we went downtown. My best friend is here. You met.
Yeah.
Remember they won. We had an okay season in football, but we went downtown. We watched it on TV. You watched the game on TV. And
Was it thick down there, man?
man,
Was it thick?
man. So then when they won, like we went downtown. It was stupid.
Stupid crazy, man.
The city was downtown. I don't know if anybody was even in the house. Anybody that was doing robberies, they probably had fun. Because they were like, everybody downtown.
Wow.
If you wouldn't, everybody was downtown other than people that didn't know about sports. If you probably didn't care about sports, you probably wouldn't went down there. But anybody that liked sports, period, they were downtown.
They were down there? Wow.
And down there for hours.
That's crazy.
We was hanging out the window doing all type of crazy stuff.
Y'all were kicking it, man.
I was saying high school, I was really kicking it.
Supposed to, man. Supposed to. They won the championship, brought to the city, man.
Yeah. But see, it's so like, even though the Cardinals have not won in a minute, it's common. Because I've seen them win, at least 2, maybe 3, 2. I forgot. At least 2 since I've been playing baseball. I played baseball growing up.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen them in my recollection of time. I've seen them win like 2 or 3 World Series. Like, that's like common. They're like, oh, this is Cardinals, man. They doing their thing. Can't nobody listen. I'm a Cardinal fan.
Yeah.
If you ever see somebody from St. Louis, if they gonna have on anything,
Cardinals.
it's gonna be Cardinals. Red and white Cardinals hat.
Wow. And Arizona Cardinals used to be the St. Louis Cardinals.
Football.
Yeah. Arizona Cardinals used to be the St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah, they left a long time ago.
Yeah, long time ago.
And we didn't have a football team
for a minute.
For a long time until the Rams came.
Yeah.
And that was in, when they come, 97, something like that?
6, yeah.
6 or 7, yeah.
Man, yeah, I remember Stomp Milcho, he was a beast, bro. I don't know if you remember him or not, but he played running back. I'm showing my age again. For the Cardinals. For the
Arizona Cardinals?
No. Well, the St. Louis football Cardinals.
I don't even know when they left St. Louis.
Yeah. Because that joke, man, when he played the Cowboys, he used to just hurl them smooth out.
But see, I'm saying, in St. Louis, we don't have a lot of support when it comes to athletics if they're not homegrown. It's one thing about our city is like we support homegrown.
Right.
So that's why it's not enough supporters of basketball for example. Basketball. Like people are like, we have a basketball team. Well, will you buy a season ticket?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Will you spend $1,500 on a season ticket?
Gotcha.
I answer that right now for just me. If I was still home, no, I'm not gonna spend $1,500 on a season ticket, and I don't know if y'all gonna win. I ain't gonna gamble that much.
And on that note, let me ask you this, bro.
Cause you was going somewhere.
Yeah. So, do you think that we in the States put too much emphasis on sports and not enough on education?
In some senses, yeah. Hypothetically,
the reason why I asked that, man, because like I said, I work, for a city park and recreations, and dude, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's bananas.
I mean, they doing like 7-on-7 touch football tournaments now.
Yeah.
I
think it's good for recreation and for health purposes.
For health purposes, exactly.
But the emphasis for education should be. I'm not gonna say neck and neck. It should be more.
Yeah.
It should be more because my thing is, we see it all the time where you have kids who are uneducated, male and female, who have a talent, and it's not about their education, it's about their talent.
Right.
So they go to these next level sports. They go to the next level in sports, and then if something happens to them, they might have a little money, but they don't have the education to actually back it up.
Exactly.
And when it's not, I think it should be mandatory. Mandatory for them to have to reach certain standards.
Yeah, and I think it should start in like high school.
Of course, I think it started earlier than that. Because kids start earlier than that. Because you got Texas is a huge city for athletics, especially football, track, all that stuff, even basketball. So, but football is like number one. So if these kids are playing JFL, and it's serious here,
dude.
It's it's beyond crazy.
Seeing parents fight, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
because they're grooming their child to go to the next level.
But the thing is, why aren't you doing that for the education?
That's where I was gonna go. Like it should be a balance. But people will allow their kids to play sports, and their grades are terrible.
Terrible.
So
Terrible.
It go back to the whole thing about parenting.
Mm-hmm.
And you know your child is good, but then it's like they good, but then they're not good in the classroom. But you don't want thinking I don't want to miss the chance of them making a lot of money for the benefit of them, but yet the benefit of you being a parent.
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't have any, if they're not intelligent enough to keep their money, they
just blowing it.
Right.
So
because the first thing you gotta do when you start making big money is you get your financial advisor.
That's the first thing you gotta do. Because you gotta pay your agent. You gotta pay your taxes for each freaking state that you go to. You gotta make sure that all of that's situated, bro. Like I said, you got upkeep, of your body, because that's your money maker right there, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your nutrition, your doctor visits, physical therapy.
You don't need all that. You won't need all of the league handles a lot of that. You talking about because when I think about it, when you coming up as a kid, how often do you go to the doctor other than get a physical?
You don't really go that much, like I said, unless you're sick.
Exactly. So you won't have to go. You won't have to spend that much on for that.
But yeah, I see what you're saying. It depends on the person.
I don't see 90% of them spending that much money on going to see a doctor about anything.
Well, I'm just saying, just making sure everything is running smooth.
But that's the same. If you're in leagues, especially if you made it to the next level, they got that's in the pro. That's what's in your that's gonna be in your program. They're gonna make sure that you they might not make sure you're eating right because what you do on your own,
that's on you.
That's on you. But they're gonna make sure that your body is physically fit.
Yeah. And
I remember just hearing hearing Big Shaq say stuff about that.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq was like, "Shoot, I was getting beat up in the paint, so." He said, "I knew what I had to do. I went to when their season was over. He said I relaxed because he was recovering from his body. Like he was going to the doctor. He was just saying he was just resting. Mm-hmm. So he eating, he getting bigger. But you got Kobe. He practicing.
Yeah,
he's good. Shaq was like, I'm not practicing nothing. I'm practicing when it's time for practice.
Yeah.
And he said he's go to training camp. He used to be overweight. He wasn't in shape,
but he relaxed.
Because the physical beating he was taking.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm finna relax. The whole 42 games, 86, whatever games they played,
that's a lot of games, bro. They play a lot of games.
88 games?
80 something games.
84 games, yeah, something like that.
Because, man, the reason why I asked that, bro, because my wife and my mom, my wife's a substitute teacher. My mom has been a teacher for 47 years. The attention span of these kids is pretty much zero, bro. Mm-hmm. It's zero. Mm-hmm. At school. Mm-hmm. But when you give them a ball, they locked in. Mm-hmm. So my thing, I'm trying to figure out what is it that I can do to help them flip the script because, dude, these kids gonna be taking care of us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And if we're steady condemning them and not teaching them, because I've been guilty of saying it too, man. These kids, boy, they don't know nothing. Mm-hmm. They don't know nothing. They well, okay, I need to stop saying that. We need to stop saying that, and we need to try to help them along. So my question is, what is it that we can do to get the freaking phones out of their hands, the joysticks out of their hands, replace them with books, still be athletically inclined, but focus more on what's in your head than the shoes on your feet. Do you see what I'm saying? I think this is the biggest problem. And I know most of it starts at home.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. But social media is a huge problem. Mm-hmm. So social media is a plus but a minus. That's why you see a lot of older people. You don't see no younger people talking about they gonna fast or they gonna take a break from social media. Mm-hmm. These young kids, they ain't not taking a break.
They locked in.
They locked in there.
Yeah.
So that's a case by case basis based off home by home. Mm-hmm. Because even when you take it away from your kids, right? Mm-hmm. They gonna go to school. They gonna log on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or they gonna ask their friend, can they see? Mm-hmm. You might take it from them in the home and they personal by taking their phone away from them.
Right.
But you have to take all their devices, tablets, laptops, everything.
PlayStation, all that.
You gotta take all that away from them for them not to log in and see stuff like that.
Right.
The only way I say that it has to be promoted more over social media. Mm. If you're gonna use that platform, use those devices, we need to use that to not just promote the negative, which we all know in the world today, negative information goes viral. Mm-hmm. But positive information, it does not go viral as fast.
That's right.
It can, but it don't go as fast.
Right.
So what we have to do in our communities now, probably make it competitive, fun, so they can learn. Because somebody can say anything on social media, and it could become the truth, and it could be a bald-faced lie.
Both. Yeah. Okay.
They have no research, no truth behind it. You can't even go look it up and they find truth. But if somebody that has a large following said, it becomes the truth.
And that's right. And it could be a lie from the pits of hell. Yeah.
Bald-faced lie.
Yeah. It's almost
so.
man.
It is. That's because, again, people are lost in their head because they don't use their own mind. They don't read.
That's the first thing.
They don't write.
That's the second thing.
They don't really type. They type on their phones, but you look at social media, man, and it's so heartbreaking to see people the way they have conversation and they type things in shorthand sentences.
Yeah.
Like they don't even use real words.
Yeah. Finna.
And they make up words.
Yeah.
And then if they are trying to do something, they use it out of order.
Right. Like there, and there, and weird, where.
Yeah.
And all that. Yeah. I got you,
You
bro.
just be like.
Yeah. Now, as a matter of fact, dude, you know,
you can't even read it.
They are about to bring back cursive writing.
Hold on, we're somewhere?
They took it out of the school for a minute.
For real?
They took it out of the school for a minute.
I never knew that.
Yeah, they're about to bring back. Dog, some of these kids don't even know how to do a signature, dude. First of all, they don't know what a signature is, let alone write their own freaking name, signature their name. It's sad. My mom was telling me, dude, that some kid was smarting off at her, man, and she said, let me ask you something. And I think the kid was a senior. And she asked him, what is DOB on a application?
He know what DOB is?
He didn't know. He looked at it and he was like, what is DOB? And she was like, and you talking and have the nerve to tell me I don't know nothing and you don't know something as date of birth on the application? That's what DOB is on the application, date of birth. He didn't say nothing else for the rest of the class. See, and that's what I'm saying, man. We as especially our race, man, our culture, we need to start. Dude, our children are lost, dude. Our children.
Hold on, you telling me?
Yeah.
For one, I'm gonna use the date of birthday as last.
Okay. Yeah.
Kids nowadays don't know how to write in cursive.
Dude, they're writing in print.
Seniors in high school?
Bruh, my mama and my wife told me some of the teachers can't even read cursive. Some of the teachers. I'm not bullconing y'all. Some of the teachers cannot read cursive handwriting. So they tell the children to write print. Yes.
Maybe they can't read it because it's so bad.
I don't know. But I know all through elementary, junior high, and high school, all three of my kids had to write print. Because I asked them, why aren't y'all writing in cursive? Talking about the teacher told us to write in print. For what? They were like, I don't know. They just told us to write print. So now I hear that they're bringing cursive writing back.
I understand because some cursive you can't read.
Some of it, yes. But dude,
they can't read it at all,
bro.
Because I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying the cursive is a bad thing. I'm saying you should know how to do both.
Right, you should.
Because when I write my stuff, I don't write in cursive all the time.
Right.
I used to do it all the time back in the day because we had to.
You had to. Yeah.
You got straight up papers.
You had a penmanship grade,
right.
Bro. Yeah.
You had to write. You had to type. You had to write it in cursive. That's because, you know what, I'm gonna tell you why. That's because writing itself is becoming obsolete because they text, they use their tablets. People don't actually write things out, but it's better to write things out.
It sticks up here better.
Yeah, it does. But I am mind blown. Dude,
it's crazy.
Kids don't know how to write in cursive.
Yeah.
Kids, or not taught how to write in cursive.
Like, I don't know how it is in the loop, but here in
I don't even know. I had to ask.
Bruh.
What I do know is, I was going to mention this, though.
Mm-hmm.
And this is sad to say, family.
In Dallas, yeah.
I'm saying in general, period.
Mm-hmm.
This is back home, because I got a lot of teachers that are back home.
Mm-hmm.
I went, Harrison State University, it has its first love for education was teachers.
Okay.
It was a teachers college.
Okay.
Then it transitioned to have an open door for other degree programs.
Right.
Man, so a lot of teachers come out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, my boy, he didn't go there, but he's a teacher. I'm not gonna say where he teach school at.
Mm-hmm. Gonna get deep.
And this is my same boy that I just said that had a baby. So if you know him, you know what school they're at. So I'm just gonna say it like that.
Yeah.
I had him on the show too. He had a show. We talked about HBCUs because he's an advocate of HBCUs.
Okay.
But he said, Joe, he's been a teacher for maybe 11 years.
Okay.
In high school.
In high school. Oh, that's really bad.
You nervous.
Yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad.
These kids can't read, man.
Oh,
Like,
they can't.
When I say like,
They can't.
like it's a difference in knowing how to read and maybe struggle.
Right.
Cause that can be addressed. That can be helped.
Mm-hmm.
And we all, as people, read something like, man, hold on, let me go read that over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all do that. Like, did I read that? Did I just
Read it? Yeah.
like, read that right there? Hold on, let me.
Right.
This is common.
Right.
But we as people, some people don't read a lot anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I encourage you to read. Reading
Please.
is fundamental. It took me a long time before I realized that,
Mm-hmm.
as coming from the urban community, because I would not read myself.
Mm-hmm.
It took me to get to college
Mm-hmm.
to really start reading. And then it took me to be like my sophomore, junior, to be like, dang, this kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I started really reading books and like
Getting some
the
knowledge.
whole world opened up. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, for real.
Yeah.
So, but there is a lot of people out here.
Yeah. Can't read, bro.
And I ain't gonna lie, growing up,
Yeah.
I struggled with reading.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I could read. But know what? It was this. Let me tell you the truth. I figured out what it was after I started reading a lot.
What's that?
It wasn't that I struggled with reading.
Mm-hmm.
I struggled because in high school you gotta read out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Middle school you gotta read out loud.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a nervousness in me
Gotcha.
that caused me to not read as well. It was assumption that I couldn't read well because I couldn't read out loud. I used to hate when we was going in with lines and, you know what I'm saying, when you gotta read next person.
Mm-hmm.
The next person, I'm sitting there like,
Your paragraph next. Yeah. You next.
you
Yeah.
know your paragraph. You like,
Yeah.
you like, cause you read before reading what you gotta read, like trying to practice real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a nervous thing.
Mm-hmm.
Once I got over that, I was good.
You were good. Yeah.
But it took me so many years to get over that.
Yeah.
It took me all of high school.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't develop that until college, so I was just like, and then give a presentation,
Mm-hmm.
thorough presentation, come back, questions and answers, go back and reference stuff. I mean, I'm giving presentation, they're like, this nigga's amazing.
Yeah.
But it took a minute to do that.
Right.
And your vocabulary increases when you read.
Bruh.
And you look around, people do not know how to talk.
They don't. They don't.
I mean, but like I said, I'm not nobody perfect.
Right. Nobody.
This is the process.
Yeah.
I develop myself every day, all day. You know, I try to think.
You got to, man.
I try to read as much as I can. I'm not afraid to pick up a book. I actually, one of my homegirls that I used to run with back in my Bang Bang days. So me and her was joking. She sent me a picture. She's like, shout out to Andrea. Andrea Cox. Shout out to my homegirl. She back in the Lou. And she sent me a picture of a book. She's like, Joe, have you read this one yet? I said, nah. I said, hold on, dog. You trying to challenge me?
Yeah.
I said, before I was Mr. Think Smart.
Yeah.
You know how I get down. She's like, oh, you trying to challenge me? I said, what's good then? You want to challenge on me reading the book? You want to challenge me reading the book? She's like, what? She said, let's see who can read this one the fastest. I said, nah, because you already started. You gonna finish that. The next book, we both gonna read at the same time. We're gonna see who gonna read it the fastest and read it and finish it, and then we're gonna talk about it. She's like, bet. I was like, bet.
Yeah.
Bet then. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta make friendly challenges out there. But people think that's boring, but it's not. Because
It's not.
especially when you're dealing with stuff that's a matter of growth and development of a person. You got to make things competitive. I had to create in me a challenge to say, how can I do it?
Yeah, you got to. Cause like I said, my wife, she's subbing right now, but dude, she was doing this experiment. She's something for a science class. Dude, she took some cups, some dirt, and some seeds in that class, and she said, Jonathan, these kids were so tuned in to this. She was like, she didn't have no problems that week. But as soon as the experiment was over, chaos. Chaos.
Yeah, keep coming with it.
You gotta keep coming with it.
But you know, I learned that when I worked at the school, you're gonna have those kids that's always gonna be, let me not say kids, these students, they were young adults in the college level. They're gonna be active and do what they do. So I was a creative. I am a creative. So I was coming up with so many events, bro. Back to back. I was doing so many events. The RAs was like, we can't get no events out because Joe doing too many. He just come with it. My boss had told me, Joe, stop. They need to get their stuff done because they got a certain amount of events. They got events they had to do. But, bruh, you have to keep them moving. You don't. I don't mind is what?
That was workshop, man.
Bruh, you have to keep things cracking.
Yeah.
So she had that, but she wasn't ready for round 2.
And the thing is, you can't. Well, first of all, each class, if I'm not mistaken. See, when I was in school, we had 7 periods.
Which was dinosaur age.
No, it's pre-dinosaur. Pre-dinosaur.
Right.
But when I was in school, we had 7 periods. That was it.
I
think it was 8.
We had 7 periods too.
8 to 4, I think, was the time I went to school.
8 to 4?
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was 8 to 4. I went 7:30 to 4. That was high school, just high school.
You went to school to 4 o'clock?
Yeah. We went to school to 4 o'clock, bro. Yes, sir. Then went to practice, football practice. By the time we got home, about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Yeah. But anyway, we had.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah. But now they have 8 periods, and they chop it up. Like they have an A, B, and a B. Have an A day and a B day.
Yeah, that's how that transition. What you talking about?
Yeah, I had that too.
We had what it was 7th, 8th. We had the all the periods. Freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, we had up. Then our senior year, that's when they added. Our school said we're gonna try to block schedule. That's what that
block
was.
schedule.
They're gonna try to block schedule, and they did it. We didn't like it our senior year because it was just changed. But apparently, by the time our second semester it was getting out, we didn't care about block schedules. Like, I was doing what I wanted to do. But anyway, go.
No, but I was just saying, the attention span, like I said, we had like maybe 30 minutes of class. We in English, 30 minutes, boom, go to the next class. Math, boom, 30 minutes. These kids now in one class for freaking, I think, 45 minutes. I think that's the first class, and I think something like that. Yeah.
Homeroom is like 45 minutes.
Everything good. Yeah, that's too long.
It depends on
That's too long, dude.
Right.
After 30 minutes, bro.
I'm gonna tell you why it's really. You can assume that, but you gotta think they just when you was in elementary school, you was in class the same class the entire day.
And where?
When you was in elementary school, you was in the same class the entire day. You didn't switch classes.
No, you didn't. But
you should get your work done, though.
First of all, curriculum was different back then. That's the first thing. We wasn't so focused. How is it in St. Louis? Is it focused on taking these standardized tests?
That's how it is now. That was you telling me.
So it ain't like that in St. Louis.
No, we didn't. We had. It was a certain period of time of the year when we started preparing for the standardized test. But the whole year, from top to bottom, we wouldn't just focus on the end of the year standardized test.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, because that wasn't what was important because this is the thing, and I'm gonna tell you when you told me that I was kind of confused because if you're teaching critical thinking in general. When they take standard and they're testing through the information that they need to learn that's in their books, when they get to standardized testing, they're going to be okay because they can critically think. But if you're just teaching what's on in the booklets of the standardized test, you're losing because now they lost all history and learn whatever they need to learn. They're really not learning.
Yeah.
You're just teaching them what's going to be on the standardized test for them to pass that. But they're not learning how to get to that. Like you know how. When you first learn how to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you learn that 2 plus 3 is 5.
Mm-hmm.
Then you learn 4 plus 1 is 5. This, that, all these, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you learn that that 1 times 5 is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You start learning the multiples of 5. Then they keep growing. Then you go from, okay, now you know 5.
Mm-hmm.
Now 5 plus this is this. It just gets grows.
Yeah.
So, but then you know, and then when you learn, they might put hands in front of you and say, 2 plus 3 equals all of your 5 fingers.
Mm-hmm.
1 plus 4 equals all of your 5 fingers.
Yeah.
So then they start teaching you quick ways to get there.
Right.
Then you learn that, right?
Right.
Step by step. Step by step. But you telling me, they saying the question's going to ask you, telling me they telling me the question going to ask you what is 5, the multiples of 5. Mm-hmm. Well, critically thinking, you already you learned that they giving them the answer, but you already know that 1 and 4 is 5, 3 and 2 is 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
bro, they're not like, dude. They're not teaching that.
They're not teaching critical thinking. That's for sure.
They're not, man. They taking all of the, like what they call it, not necessarily extracurricular. Would they be like wood shop and home economics and I honestly think that's one of the reasons. It's just my opinion. Why some of these kids
taking gym away? That's extracurricular.
No, I think at one point they were trying to take recess out the schools, bro.
Well, high school shouldn't have no recess. Y'all had recess in high school?
No, I'm just saying, period.
Oh.
Just in period, in general. But I don't think that materialized. But
I don't know. No high school had recess.
I mean, we had a gym class.
Gym class is not recess though, because you don't have recess. You don't have gym every year.
I considered it recess. I considered it recess.
You had gym every year.
Well, I had athletics. I played football, so
That's different.
That cancels that out. But
Yeah.
we
That's not recess though.
But we did have a gym class.
Yeah, I'm saying you have gym class, but you only required to take. That's an elective. You only required to take it for so many credits.
Exactly.
Because I didn't even have I think I did.
Took about 1, maybe 2 years.
I took it 3 years,
Yeah.
and then it was over. I should have taken my last 3 years.
Yeah.
Because my senior year, and I left English class to go hoop with the boys in the gym.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, can I go to the bathroom? I never retired. I used to do it all the time.
I skipped one time. I was nervous, bro. I was nervous, bro.
You know what, family?
But bro, my dad was president of PTA.
We're gonna talk about that. You and your fears. Family, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. We just had general conversations today about educational things. Talked about the Umar thing. Brought up a couple stories about reading, how it is fundamental.
Yeah, it is.
This is more so like an educational thing.
Yeah.
Just keynote, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and, definitely comment, man, on things we can talk about. Everything you want us to discuss, we'll discuss that. Just make sure you leave comments at the bottom.
Yes.
Other than that, salute.
This feel like my chance.
We'll see you next
This
time.
feel like my moment. Everyone needs a fan. Everyone needs a close up. Let me see it.